A very good morning, folks. Just a few days ago, we came back from an amazing ride to the Himalayas with the Triumph motorcycles. I was riding the Triumph Street Triple S, a bright red color. If you've been following my vlogs, you probably have seen the travel vlogs that I wrote on that amazing ride that we had in the Himalayas with these Triumph motorcycles. This is the time that I'll be presenting you with a short review of how the bikes performed and what all you can do with the motorcycle. It's very important to see this if you're planning to buy a Triumph motorcycle, especially the Street Triple S. So without any further ado, let's jump into the review. Let's go! Good morning, folks. This is Krishnendu, Ken for Throttle Quest. This time we are with the Triumph Street Triple S, beautiful red color, 2017 model, and we are going to do a short overview of what this bike does, what it is capable of. We are at a wonderful location called Landor, which is near Missouri. We just rode about 400 odd kilometers from Delhi. The bike performed splendidly, and I'll show you a few important salient features of this motorcycle. First, let's go about the looks. This is the typical Triumph look that we are used to. You know, the separated headlamps with this small bubble here. This is something that we are all used to, and the Street Triple has maintained these looks. Now if we look towards the sides, the little panels that they have given here, again they have maintained the continuity of what the Street Triple is known for. The basic safety features are all loaded onto this motorcycle. These days most motorcycles come with these basic safety features. We have the ABS, as you can see, the ABS is here, traction control is there. These are standard features of the motorcycle. In fact, the amount of power and torque, this not really torque, but the power that this motorcycle delivers, you do need traction control if you're riding on wet. Okay, now let's get into the suspension. This is a USD suspension, typical of high performance motorcycles. However, I have a small gripe about this USD suspension, is that I cannot just go here and make an adjustment the way I want it, you know, to change the preload. I cannot do it. However, the rear suspension is preload adjustable. I just counted there are about 10 clicks onto the preload adjustment onto the rear monoshock. It's set onto the third position, which is approximately a little on a softer side. I didn't change it because I didn't have the tool to do so. The heart of the machine, super piece of machinery, 765cc, 111 bhp, delivered at 11,250 rpm, which is, wow, you are going up there. And 78 Nm of torque. I would have liked to have a little bit more, but you don't miss it. You kind of miss it if you have ridden the bobber first, but that's okay. I mean, that's a different machine, you don't compare. Now let me show you a little bit of the instrument cluster. Come this way. Here, it doesn't come on. It only comes on if you put on the kill switch. Now when I put on the kill switch, then you can hear the fuel pump and then everything's come on. To your left here, you have the information eye. So you press on it and each time you can toggle between whatever's appearing here. This thing, that is the odometer, 8,041 kilometers. Then you have trip 1. Well, again, another gripe is that it's got just trip 1. You cannot have 2 trips on this motorcycle. So we have done 404 kilometers on this since we left Delhi. Next you have 194, that is fuel to empty. You can see the little arrow here which is being shown right next to the gas station. Then you have, this is the number of hours that I've been riding, 8 hours 12 minutes. This is 22.7 kilometers to a liter, which is pretty okay. This is the real-time fuel consumption indicator, which is 0 because we are not riding the motorcycle right now, we are talking to you. This is the average speed, which is 48.3 kilometers. Come back to Odo. Now I'll show you a little bit more complex stuff which you will have to learn once you buy the motorcycle. I'll just show you the traction control. You switch it on. It's 15:11. We are hungry, we haven't had lunch, we are doing this for you. Now you press on the stop button and it enters setup. Enter the second button and you get the traction control on. This is to set the time. You can see 15:12 is blinking. Service interval, it's at 3090 kilometers. You can see with this small icon that is showing that you have the service after so many kilometers. And this is the shifter. At a certain point when it starts blinking, you can set it up. These are the units. You can choose kilometers or miles, miles per hour, kilometers per hour. The riding characteristics of this motorcycle, be it you a single rider or you're riding with a pillion, this is a very pillion friendly motorcycle. You know, you can have this if you have a girlfriend. This is not like the Bobber. This is one of my favorite naked motorcycles. The pricing is also very good. Let me tell you one very important feature of this motorcycle is that the R, the S and the SR, they are completely different in terms of power delivery, in terms of gearing. The first and second gears of the S, this is the first version, the R and the RS, they are completely different. Totally different motorcycles as far as the gearing is concerned, as far as the power delivery is concerned, and all of that. This is the base model. This is enough, let me tell you. And you can actually go take it on track. I mean, this is a bike which has been taken on track, and you can make out from the tires. My rear tires is a Diabolo Corsa. Fantastic tire that I got. It's a brand new tire and it really warms up pretty fast when I'm riding on the hills over here. 180/55, brilliant performance tires. One or two gripes I have about this motorcycle is that the front suspension is not adjustable, does not show the temperature of the coolant nor the ambient temperature. But these are not really very big things because the motorcycle, the total package is absolutely fantastic. At this price range, it's a steal. If you want to go for the Street Triple S, go for it. But if you really want to take this motorcycle out onto track, I would rather you went for the RS. Gives you more power, gives you better torque, gives you better control around the corners. This also has fantastic, all of that is good, but there's a significant price difference between these three motorcycles. So it's up to you. My personal preference is this color. It's a flashy red. You can paint the town red with this brilliant motorcycle.